Hey everybody, I just wanted to do a short video to talk about my theory on isometric training, isometric resistance training, I guess you could call it. Um, I had actually done another workout video, and I had actually finished the workout in 5 minutes, and I was going to post it, but I was in my boxers, and I think I prefer to wear more clothes before I post videos. Anyways, my theory on isometric training, I didn't go to school for exercise science. I don't have, like, a degree in kinesiology or whatever, so I don't know the science behind all this stuff. I just have my experience and my observations to share with you, and that's what I base my theory off of. So the reason that I'm so excited about isometrics training, and why it's the only thing I've done for the past year, and what I believe I'll continue doing exclusively for the rest of my life, is isometrics training makes putting tension into the muscles practically effortless. Obviously, you're putting forth effort because it's resistance training. You're having to, put forth effort, but I mean, it's so easy to put tension into the muscles with isometrics, and putting tension into the muscles is the name of the game. It is literally what will get you all of the results that you could dream of. Everything that you want to happen in your physique, if you're looking to improve your physique in any way, is going to come from putting tension into the muscles. That's what I strongly believe, and it's been my experience and my observation. And the reason that a lot of people don't get results from resistance training is because unless you are extremely strong, you're not putting much tension into the muscles. It's not an easy thing to do. Like, to put tension into the muscles is a skill that most people don't have when it comes to dynamic exercise, when it comes to the moving resistance exercises, like pull-ups and push-ups and bench press and squat, and anything where you're moving. It's hard to put tension into the muscles. Most people don't have that ability. It's a skill that takes a long time to develop, and most people never develop it, which is why their physiques never change. But isometrics bypasses that hurdle, that learning curve, and it just completely skips that and goes straight to putting tension into whatever muscle you are flexing in that isometric hold, which is why I think it's fantastic for beginners. It's fantastic for intermediate and advanced people as well. And when you put tension in the muscle, there's something that happens, and I don't know what it is, and honestly I don't think there's even been any scientific research done on it, but there's something that happens that triggers your body to burn fat, and it makes you lean. And like I said, I don't know what it is, but it's just something I've experienced, and it's something I've observed. If you look at the two groups of people that do isometrics, two big groups: gymnasts and people who do yoga. Gymnasts, especially the higher level gymnasts, tend to be very lean and very muscular. They're not skinny, they're lean. Like, you can see the striations in their muscles because their bodies, from all the isometric holds that they do in gymnastics, their bodies have burned off a lot of the fat on their body. The same thing with people who have done yoga for a long period of time. They tend to be very lean. They're not just skinny, they're lean. Like, they have good posture too, because there's some people who can just be very thin, but you can kind of tell that they're frail. Like, their shoulders are hunched forward. They don't have much shape to their arms and legs and whatnot. But you look at someone who's been doing yoga for a long time, not only are they thin, but they have shape to their body. And that's because they are lean. And yoga is, for the most part, it's isometric holds. It's just going from one isometric hold to another. Gymnastics mostly is isometric holds as well. There's some movement stuff, but mostly it's the isometric holds. And I believe it's the isometrics that make both of those groups of people lean. And that's been my experience as well. I've been doing isometrics for a year now, and it has made me leaner. And I did not even think that was going to happen. I didn't know that was going to happen. It was just a pleasant byproduct of doing something that I wanted to do because my joints had been hurting. I'm 41 years old now. I started resistance training when I was 12, and just started having joint pain like in my early 30s. And by the time I hit 40, it was just like miserable. It was just chronic, the joint pain that I had from resistance training specifically. And as soon as I started doing isometrics, all of my joint pain disappeared. I could push, pull, like strain as much as I wanted with isometrics, and I never had any joint pain. It was wonderful, and I just loved it from the get-go. And I was like, this is what I want to do now. And yeah, I've been very happy with the results, and it's been a lot of fun, and that's why I'm making these videos, just to share it with you guys. I think isometrics is a fantastic form of exercise. Nobody talks about it. I don't know if there's some conspiracy to keep it under wraps. I don't know, but you know, without going down that wormhole, give it a try. Like, I'll put out videos so you can see how I do it, but it's super simple. You don't have to do much. It does not take much. My sister is the only other person I've gotten to start doing isometrics, so if you start doing them and you start getting good results, please let me know. I'd love to hear some more success stories other than my own and my sister's. But my sister's been doing it. She literally does like a minute or 2 minutes a day of isometrics, and her body is tightening up and toning up, and so to such an extent that my brother noticed, and he's a personal trainer, and he was just asking her, he's like, what are you doing? And she said, I'm doing 1 to 2 minutes of isometrics a day. And so me personally, I do 3 workouts a week, and they last about 5 minutes, 10 minutes if I'm like being lazy, and taking my time between sets. But you don't have to do much, and the rewards are incredible. Like, there's literally no excuse to not do it, because it's not hard, it's not very heavily skill based, and it is fantastic at putting tension in the muscles. And this is the other thing I wanted to mention, is people think that cardio is how you burn fat. That is not how you burn fat. Resistance exercise is how you burn fat, but it has to be done correctly. Specifically, putting tension in the muscles is what burns fat. Like, people think low intensity, long duration is how you burn fat. No, it's high intensity, short duration is what burns fat. But it has to be putting tension into the muscles. That is where the magic is putting tension into the muscles, and isometrics does that effortlessly. So, you know, maybe think about it. Here's another little thing I wanted to drop in here. An idea I've had that just rumbling around in my brain. If you did want to do some kind of like cardio, there's an isometric type of cardio that you can do that works your core, and you know, it'll be like you're doing an isometric hold while you're doing cardio. This is what you do. Pick up a dumbbell in one hand and start walking down the road with just one dumbbell in one of your hands, and it'll be like doing a one-arm farmer carry. It'll be like an isometric hold for your core, and it'll be working your traps a little bit and your arm a little bit. And as soon as that side gets tired, switch hands and just keep walking. Just do, you know, whatever you can do. Start with like a 10-pound dumbbell or whatever, and work your way up to 20, 30, 40, 50-pound dumbbell or something, you know. If you can start walking like a mile with a 50-pound dumbbell, that's gonna be a hell of a workout. Anyways, that's just if you're one of those, you know, cardio addicts. I'm not. I don't do any cardio. I do 3 5-minute workouts a week. That's all I care to do. But anyways, I just thought of that, you know, if you like did want to do some kind of isometric cardio. Anyways, that's it. That's my theory on isometrics, and I'll be putting out more videos on this YouTube page. And you know, if it benefits you, then please give me a like and subscribe and tell your friends. All right.